So Newcastle United are back to winning ways with a 3-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers here at St James's Park. It was Newcastle's first win at St James's Park since the 16th of December when they beat Fulham by the same scoreline, and it was a game where Newcastle went ahead in the first half 2-0. A couple of fortuitous goals, you got to admit. It was the first one, it was a brilliant counter-attack. Cher released Gordon, who released Bruno. Bruno's shot was blocked, but Isak was there to head home a rebound. It's pretty similar to Bruno's goal against Leicester a couple of years ago, where the shot gets blocked and then all of a sudden he's there with the header. And it was a great goal by Isak, to be fair. That's what you want your striker to do. You want to be in them positions to score. Second goal was Anthony Gordon. It was pretty similar. A bit of luck for Newcastle's side. Murphy's cross from deep was spilled by Starr, and Gordon's there to hit on the rebound. To be fair, that's what you want your strikers and your wingers to do. You want them to be in the box to finish on chances, and as much as there might be an element of luck about it, I'm sure Gary O'Neill will have something to say about them goals. At the end of the day, Newcastle were very clinical in that first half. It was an even first period. I think both teams could have scored, and both teams, will have gone into half time forgetting the scoreline, probably content with their performance. Unfortunately for Wolves, Newcastle got them 2 goals. Unfortunately for the Wolves, they were. It was a half where you think actually they look quite solid defensively for the first time pretty much this year, and in this year at home that they've looked very good defensively. And Wolves, created very little. And then half time, you think, right, 2-0. Can they continue that defensive resilience? And they were able to do that, but that was mainly down to the fact that Pedro Neto was substituted at half time. He picked up a knock in the first half, and he was taken off at half time. Jose Sarr, the goalkeeper, was taken off as well. So that was 2 big misses for Wolves, and Wolves never really got going in the second half. They couldn't get any real rhythm, and Newcastle, to be fair, just closed out the game. They saw them do that last year brilliantly, and that's something they've been missing this year, ability just to close down a game. And yeah, they did that superbly. They got the third. Tino Livramento right at the end with his first goal. It was a brilliant ball by Cher, again, who set up that goal. Livramento just ran and ran with the ball. All of a sudden he finds himself in the area and he poked us home. And yeah, it was 3-0. It was, I think, 3-0 probably flattered Newcastle a bit. Dubravka made a couple of very good saves to keep Wolves out during the second half. They never really looked like conceding too much. They weren't opened up like they have been in previous games. We've seen that against Forest, against Bournemouth, against Luton, but they weren't really opened up, and it was very good defensively. And yeah, it would be a very pleasing performance for Eddie Howe. One that they'll be glad to get that win and just settle a bit of nerves and get that monkey off the back of their home record, because you don't know how good it was at the beginning of the season, how good it's been under Eddie Howe, and the last few months it's been really disappointing. But yeah, it was good to see Newcastle win, and that'll give them a lot of confidence going into next week's game against Chelsea, which will be a very tough game. We all know that. But yeah, Newcastle United 3-0 against Wolves in certainly their best team performance probably since early December, maybe against Man U. I think that's unfair. Taking the cup game aside, obviously, I don't think that's an unfair statement to say that was their best performance in the Premier League, certainly since the beginning of December. And yeah, one performance and result that will please Eddie Howe ahead of next weekend's game against Chelsea.